had to go online and figure out how to run this camera again. It's so long.
So it didn't make a noise that it detected the thing, which is not necessarily a good sign. Connecting, but let's see if this thing... Found it anyway.
Hmm?
It found it anyway. Okay. I don't think this worked though. Or it did. Okay, so let's do this first. Let's turn the volume. Wow, that's max brightness on this thing.
Really, yeah?
That's kind of hokey.
Yeah, almost needs a
The
shield.
home point has been updated.
Yeah.
Please check it on the map.
Yeah, look at that. Let's see what's going on first here. Overall status. What's this? Oh shit! I fucked up. Hang on. Too much of a rush to make sure this works. Here, hold this for a sec. Yeah, go ahead. Let's take this thing off.
Yeah, you get a lot of glare. Oh yeah, you need a hood would be way better.
That's worse than the phone.
Yeah, it is, and the glare.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's see something here.
Well, there is now. It's good. Yeah, when you're up close, the brightness.
A little bit better.
Yeah.
Initializing, a little bit better.
Oh, that doesn't look too bad there.
Yeah, that's okay.
Could be brighter, yeah.
Yeah, no, and the other thing too, though, is these screens are better too. Usually across the as you get newer iPads, so it could be this 2 is just not as good, right?
No, yeah.
Let's see here. So we're gonna go in here. So because this hasn't flown before, I bet you this is not set up yet. So we'll wait. There, radar chart's fine. That's fine. Multiple flight modes. Turn that on. Return to home altitude. How tall do you think that tree is in meters? Let's just make it fucking high. 140 meters are going to say is our return to home altitude. 140 meters above where we are right now. So that's pretty freaking high. That should be low, right?
Yeah.
That's actually probably too high.
That's only about 120 feet high.
Like even from there, right?
Yeah.
So let's just stay 100 meters. No, let's do 110.
300 feet. Yeah, I don't think it's 300 feet high.
Beginner mode's turned off. Max flight altitude. We don't care. We're going to make that high, though. 500 meters. I agree. Max flight distance, that's fine.
Just if you're doing a video, you should say 400 feet.
Yes. Max feet, 400. No, actually, Canada's 300. 90 meters.
90 meters.
Is remote controller signal loss, return to home, smart return to home, turn on front LEDs, propeller cage no, motor stop is turned on. So remember, never use motor stop. Maybe I should turn it off on you. Let me just see.
Why would they have it on there?
Because if you ever need it, you want it.
Oh, really? Oh, when you're coming down to the ground, but not in the air. Can you restart it by the time you hit the ground at 100 feet? No.
Yeah, well, you can't cover it. Yeah, if you CSC both sticks in.
Yeah.
There's no recovery. It's just fucking yeah.
Oh, that's
so never both sticks in. That's all.
Really?
Yeah. Never both sticks. Really, I think how it is. What they say is never both sticks any opposite direction, because there's no point. When would you ever need to go?
Oh no, yeah. If you're flying, you would be doing that all the time.
But
a plane, but not a.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a. Yeah.
Yeah. So image transmission is fine.
No, yeah, you'd never do it because you just yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead. Camera's fine. Gimbal. I'm not gonna worry so much about recording. I should a little bit. I guess I can change these so that under image size. So photo, we're switching this over to 100 HDR though, but we're going to do 16:9 of course, because that's better. Image format is RAW and JPEG. Color's fine. Video, I just want to change to... What is that setting? Oh, here it is. Nope. It's different on this than on the
just the size, or just because the layout? Does the layout
yeah,
come
the
out
layout,
different?
I think, is what it is. Log color. Auto white balance. There's no. Where's the wrong? That's fine. Okay. Good. Good. Photo image size. Okay. Let me see if that works. There we go. That's just different on this one. So it's shooting in D-Log, like we want, 4K, MOV format, all good. Okay, so let's
Go ahead, take it on. See how it's
let's
doing.
change this to imperial. I like to see it in feet. Or do it? Hang on.
Yeah.
Let's do it in feet. Okay, so that's good. That's good. The thing is set right. I'm probably gonna close it one more time so that it saves all its settings, and then do a calibration. 1 point settings. Yep. Beginner mode is off. Good. Okay, so we're good. We're happy with that.
I guess maybe they put the screen in the other way, the lengthwise, right?
Well, no, then it would be only.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll get you to hold this for a second because we'll calibrate it.
Yeah.
Just give it a sec.
Yep.
And then just calibrate. Just wait for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Give it a sec. Okay, so for calibration, here, back up a little bit. So the one thing that you want to do with it is you just don't want that controller or anything really metal to be like that far away, basically, right?
Oh yeah.
When you watch the calibration thing,
There you go.
like this, and then on the screen it's going to tell you, probably right here, it'll tell you,
Okay. Yep.
yeah, point it downwards.
Yep.
Same deal. Point it down. Now it should be okay.
No.
What?
Yep. Now it's gone off.
That took longer than normal. We can check to see what the sensors say to make sure that they're. That was a really long calibration. So we can go in here and we can actually see.
The battery's in my pacemaker. It's fucking it up.
No, it was. I don't know. It just seemed like it was. Let's see here. We want peak focus. No, I don't want that shit. Where is it? Warnings. Oh, shit, I can't remember where it is now. Obstacle avoidance, advanced settings maybe. Arcade obstacle. Yeah, we'll never know. Advanced settings here maybe. Gain sensitivity. Other warnings.
Take you a month just to
Yeah, well, it's been a
Remember,
while since I've went
flown.
and changed the settings. Now that it's all set up, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking take it off. Worst case, I can just adjust it, right? So
And yeah.
it feels weird on this because it's not straight.
All right.
I don't
Yeah.
know if it's good like that or not. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna say use that takeoff for this.
Yeah, that's what my other drone won't do.
Yeah. So I mean, now if you wanted to, you go over and make sure that it's okay. But I'm not gonna because whatever.
Yeah.
And so
Boy, that's pretty steady today.
you can see it's in flight, right? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start recording now. It's got a card in it. I hope there's some space. So it's gonna automatically focus the screen every few seconds, but you can also tap if you want.
Oh yeah, and
refocuses.
refocus it. Yeah.
So right now I'm just shooting video, and usually what I do when I'm flying, if I'm not flying for some purpose, you know,
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and I'll just shoot video all the time until I want to change it, right?
Yeah.
So we'll fly away. It's actually been a while since I've flown this. Weather's been so shitty, right? So let's fly a little bit further away. Okay. So if we stop, so it's holding itself, so we can see on the screen, it's 500 feet away. It's 128 feet from where it took off from, right? It doesn't check the ground distance. It just knows from where it took off from, right? Same as
Okay.
all the other autopilots, right?
Right.
It's recording right now. Can you see the screen?
Yep.
Yeah, so we can spin the quad around. So usually what you do in this is you adjust the settings so that the spin is a little bit slower, because I don't know if you can see the quad up there. It spins pretty quick on this because the setting is set. It's just the same as what do you call that on the other thing, right? It's just we have to fix that. But anyway, you see it spin around, right?
Their expo, you want to turn
yeah,
down.
you turn it down, yeah. And so,
Yeah.
again, on the back, though, you can move the camera, right? So move the camera up. No, actually, it's down, sorry. Move the
Yeah.
camera down, right? And then we're looking at the ground below it. You know, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The camera back up. And now it's looking straight forward. Right? So we can keep... Yeah, it's really, really glary.
Yeah.
I don't think this is as bright as the iPhone screen, to tell you the truth. So I can try to see. So we're over here. Let's see.
Wonder if
There we are.
Wonder if the 4 will be any better.
Yeah, we have to. So
Yeah.
there's us, right? So I'm going to go
Yeah.
ahead. I'm going to...
They just push forward and it comes.
Yeah, so I'm just going to fly with the screen. I can bring it down a little bit. Nothing in the way anyway, so we'll just fly right up to us. Right.
Chattering up there.
Yeah, because it's flying downwards at the same
Yeah.
time. And then, then I'll put the camera down on us. Yeah, this screen actually, I'm thinking is more uncomfortable than I expected.
Yeah.
You might want to get those ones that you can actually get a mount that mounts the screen up here,
Yeah.
right? That might be the way to do it. It
Yeah.
won't affect this,
No.
but this is silly. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
anyway, what I was going to say is I'll stop recording video.
Yeah. I'll
switch
bring it
over.
down and put the iPhone in.
Yeah, we'll give it a try. But I've already got some. I just want to try a couple of. It's been a
Yeah.
while since I did an update, so I want to check a few things.
Go ahead.
So what you can do is see these buttons up here,
Yeah.
record, and so now when I want to take a picture, if this was the other way, so you had this screen up here, I
Yeah.
would use this for everything, right? So and I usually do it with my phone. So I want to take a picture, focus on us, right? Take a picture. Fix the exposure automatically.
I'll give you the.
Smile, right?
Oh, missed it. Looking at you.
Take another one. And then I'll switch it back to video mode by the button on the top, right? And
Yeah.
now we're back in video and it's recording. And I'm going to spin it around. There we go. Let's go over to that road. And so I usually still fly visually until it gets kind of far away,
Yeah.
right? I mean, why? So we can see here, as it's flying away, I'll put it up a little bit higher just to be safe. But we can see as it's flying away, signal strength and quality, right?
Oh yeah.
And I'll bet you I can get all the way over to that road way over there, and the signal won't even change.
Yeah.
So we're 500 feet away, no signal drop, 18 minutes of flight time left.
Geez, that's a long way out. Yeah, it's still. Yeah.
Yeah, 800 feet away, 100 feet high, above
Yeah.
us anyway. And so if you look on the screen, which is fucking hard to see,
Yeah.
you see we're approaching the road there.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll go up a little bit more. And so signal hasn't dropped at all, right? So I mean, like, we're still full bars of signal strength. I'm flying up now. So if we look down here,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
there's that spot in the road over there, right? There's that big rock that we can see from here. So right there. So I'm above it,
Yeah.
270 feet above it, but above it.
Yeah.
And full signal strength, 15 minutes of flight times left. So if I wanted to, and see right now it's showing me where it's looking, like in this little map here.
Yeah.
So if I want it, I can spin it. And now I'm looking back at us, right? And so you can see from here.
Oh yeah. We're the dot in the middle. Yeah.
I'll switch to my phone when you fly. It'd probably be a lot easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we can see where we are. There's the road, and there's the highway even. So if we stay at this height, we can fly right back. So let's do that. So I'm going to go ahead. We can see on, say you ever lost it, like you couldn't see, you can also switch this way and you can see where you are. Right?
Oh, okay.
So it's not very far. I mean, it looks far.
Looks far, but
Well, I mean, it's far. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
if
much
that was
further than
it-
you'd fly a plane or anything
well, a
else.
plane you can't even see it anymore. You'd be doomed
Yeah, so it's...
Yeah. unless you had your
I'm gonna go
FPV
ahead.
on it.
I'm going to fly up some more. Now I'm 300 feet high. So I'm 350 feet high.
I can hear, but I still can't
I don't know
see
if
it.
you can see. So I shouldn't put my hand in front of there, but
Mm.
as you can see, we can kind of
Yeah.
look around.
The
you know.
mountains, yeah. Yeah, it's so cool.
And so the thing is, we can talk for a few minutes. Got 15 minutes of flying left. It'll just fucking stay there, right? It doesn't care,
Yeah.
right? It'll just stay there, and yeah, I mean, if you look on the video footage here, I'll look down so it's easier to see. It's not moving, right? I
No.
mean, it's going to hover there for probably about 14 minutes, and then it's going to go, oh shit, the battery's low, and it's going to automatically try to come home. But you never
Okay.
want to wait that long, right? Because
No.
sometimes it won't make it. So I'm going to put the thing back up. And to give you an idea, I've flown this thing 10,000 feet away. So
Really? Eh?
so 1,623 isn't very far.
No.
So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to turn it back to us. And then, so now I got to find us because it's so high, right? Let's see, where are we? We are right. Shit.
We're right there. Yeah.
Is that us? No, we're way further than that. I think this is us, yeah, up here, yeah.
Yeah. Up
Right.
there.
Right
Yeah, we're on
here.
top there. Yeah. Over.
Oh yeah,
your
there
right.
it is. Yeah, you're right. We're right. I've just got the camera centered on us, right? Right there is us,
Yeah.
right? So now I can just go, fly home. We probably could fly to the water tower from here.
Yeah, it would be down.
Yeah, well look, you can see it on the screen. Look, so I'm coming towards us right now, but there's the water tower. You
Oh,
can see,
right.
yeah. So it's going to come by us
Yeah.
eventually. So it's 1,000 feet away, 1,050, sorry.
Yeah,
You can hear it, right?
No.
It's flying 20 miles an hour right now. So that's the top speed in normal collision detection, everything else mode, right?
Right.
I can speed that way. So it's almost above us, believe it or not. I don't know where the fuck it is, but let's see now. You can hear it.
You
So I'm
hear
going to
it.
look down and see exactly where. I'll try to get it right over us, and then we can see what you find. Oh, it's not close yet. It's still out there with somewhere. Oh, there it is. Above, that big tree there,
Yeah.
straight up.
Oh, wait the hell up
Yeah,
there.
it's 300 feet high, right? So, yeah. So you can go ahead and fly.
Yeah, no wonder you can't see it.
So yeah, so check that out. There's the water tower, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Right,
from
right.
here, yeah, if you can see it, you
But
can.
can we see it from here? Oh yeah, as long as we can see the quad, right?
Yeah.
So where is it? Keep going. Carry on. So probably what I would do, because I'm not very patient,
Yeah.
is I can flip this into sport mode, right?
Yeah, and just take off. Yeah.
Take off and go way faster. I'm not going to fly to the tower just because,
Yeah. Maybe you're not make it. Yeah.
well, it's not that, but it's also the fact that I don't like flying with this screen, so if I did have a problem with the signal, it'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And so it's really high, all that kind of stuff. So as long as, you know what, how much longer? We got 13 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and watch. So I'm going to bring it down lower first before I put it in sport, because it's done a firmware update. That's the thing. The reason why I'm being so careful is because I did a firmware update with it before we went out.
Oh, yeah.
This is the first flight with the firmware. And so before I flip it into sport, I'm going to bring it down. Because sport changes everything, like it
Yeah.
switches its config. It makes it way more...
So you got full down, so it'll only come
can
down
change
at a
that.
certain rate.
You can change that so that it goes faster, but for safety, this is the speed that it goes down at.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
max speed. And that's so that it doesn't have those, they call that vortex ring state, where if
Yeah.
it comes down too fast, it will stop, it'll just keep falling.
Yeah. Well, on my other quad, if I pull the stick down like that, it just speeds up straight into the ground.
Yeah, and so this one won't do that. But you can speed it up a little bit more, but
Yeah.
it's still pretty fast, right? So
Yeah.
now I'm going to bring it a little bit closer. And now I'm going to switch it into...
Land mode or?
No, I'm switching to sport. So sport,
Oh.
push that up. Sport mode, now see if you can tell the difference.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you lose your avoidance collision stuff?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So don't hit the tree.
Oh, sport mode caution. The screen's got a big caution warning. Oh well.
What is that for?
To tell you that you're in sport mode and
Oh,
remember
okay.
that it doesn't have collision detection.
Yeah.
You can see it's way faster now. So now,
Yeah.
so no collision detection, and we get 7 minutes of flight time because I really pushed it there. But now watch. So we're gonna fly from here. It really goes in sport though. So we wanted to fly over to that big rock over there.
Yeah.
Just line it up. Up a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm flying from here. I'm just making sure we're higher than anything, right? So we're safe. And now I'll just give it. Now it's flying to the So now its speed is 38 miles an hour, 39, 40 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Compass redundancy just switched over. It's okay.
Just
Now-
in that time, we did the same distance you did before almost.
And now it's... Now if you looked, back over there.
Yeah.
But see, it took the battery, because it's so cold too, right? It took the
Yeah.
battery quite low. So I'm just going to swing it back. See how quick it spins in sport?
Yeah. Too much. Yeah.
So I'm going to find us on this. And then I'm going to just swing back to us. See, now as soon as I let go of the throttle, it's back to, 7 minutes, 7:33. So it tries to estimate pretty good, 8:23. So I
Yeah.
could sit here for quite a while. But now I'm going to fly back. And it tells us the power and the speed, right?
Yeah.
You can hear it's just buzzing. But it's fast. I mean, we're doing... There's a little bit of window, obviously, because it's only doing 35 coming back now.
Yeah.
And here it is. And so usually what I do is I don't land in sport mode just to be safe, right? So I'll put it, when I flick this switch, it'll go back to GPS mode. And now it's back to being kind of slow and docile, right? So now we'll come back, and come down. So I'm pulling down and forward, so, but that's as quick as it'll fly down. So the trick is when you want to come home, you might have to get tricky, right? You might have to spin around the other way and back it into you, or start coming down early, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just kind of does its thing. And so it has obstacle detection, but it doesn't, you can still land on shit, right? You can still land into stuff.
Yeah.
I'll
Like
show
you
you
land into that bush it had. Yeah.
Yeah, so you could.
But I wouldn't. Yeah.
Let's get close and see what it does. I don't think it'll detect it at all. Yeah, see, nothing.
Yeah.
It's not bitching about it. So you have to be careful, obviously, because it doesn't detect underneath. But if I go over here, we should hear it start beeping in a second. I got it on. See that? I'm holding full forward right now. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You know what just happened? This thing came out. And I flew up a little bit too high, but watch. So if I go down, we should hear. It won't let me fly down anymore.
Oh yeah.
Because
Okay.
now it's sensing that there's something there. And if I back up though,
That'll let
and
you
now I
land.
fly at it, now it should.
Yeah.
And I can fight it though if I continue to hold forward while it's beeping.
Yeah.
It'll eventually let me fly into that, right? And it's vibrating, and you can see if there's a red line across the screen saying hurry.
Yeah.
So I could ignore it and still run into the car if I really wanted to, but you have to fight it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna back it up. But let's try some sticks over there though. So if we go over to where there's these sticks, I don't think it's gonna detect that. I don't want to get too close, so. Yeah, see?
Yeah, and that's what people are running into, little
Right,
branches
so that's
and
the
shit.
thing. You run into little branches, and then you're effed.
Just take your props out, yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. I mean, what I would tell people is if you're flying like low and stuff like this, you
Yeah.
put into something called tripod mode, where basically it only flies like this fast, right?
Exactly,
And so
yeah.
you can do tight maneuvers and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, let's land it over in the flat spot over here. And so I'm just controlling the speed the same way, right? I'm just not pushing it forward as much, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead, and it's still easier with this thing to make sure the camera first is all the way up, so I'm putting the camera back up to where it was.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to find a flat spot. And because it's so good and you can just let it do its thing, I'm going to walk around, right, and make sure it really is flat.
Yeah.
And then when you can, I would just use the auto land feature, right? So I'm going to tell it right here. It sees that we're pretty close to the ground. So
Yeah.
there's a button that, see this right here?
Yeah.
So
Now the red light came on the back.
oh, it says, do you want to continue landing? Are you sure, right?
Yeah.
And I do.
That makes life easy.
Yeah, and see, low battery warning just came on.
Yeah.
So And it says on the screen, low battery. If you were to fight this, if you were to keep flying for longer, it would eventually say it's going to return to home. But the problem is if there's wind, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
RC shit, right?
It's not gonna make it.
It's not going to make it. So,
Yeah.
and that's why it's got the red light, because it's like, hey.
Yeah. But you can't see that from the top of the hill. So.
Yeah, but in the app though, right here, see it says
It'll-
29%, so it's trying to warn us,
Yeah.
right? And it won't give you any major warnings. It'll give you that 30% warning. It'll give you a 20% warning. It'll give you a 15, and then at 10 it's like, I'm coming home. I don't care.
Yeah.
And then when you get to about 5%, in order to protect it, because it thinks it knows better, it won't let you fly up, or it won't let you fly up anymore.
Okay.
So what happens is you can only control side to side as it slowly crashes into whatever it's about to crash
Whatever's
into.
coming into, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to get up this hill, it's not coming up the hill, eh?
Right. So what
Yeah.
you do is you look down and you try to find a spot. And so a lot of people lost theirs in the water because they ignore the battery warning. They're like, fuck it, I can make it. And then, they're still above the water and the quad says, sorry,
Yeah.
I'm descending. So it slowly descends as the battery's dying. Like there's no way to stop it. So,
I've seen that on film,
Yeah.
yeah. People go, you crazy?
yeah. And that's what that does.
Then I saw guys putting now pontoons on them, right?
Yeah. Actually, I bought those floats just because it's not floats, but it's
But, the recovery float,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this for a second. 'Cause this is silly. Here.
Yeah.
Give me
So
this
for
back.
me, yeah, I would have it there, but still, it's still.
Put it that way. And so you can still fly without a screen too, right? I mean, I can
Yeah.
take off right now and fly, but
Now, unless the 4 is,
the other thing, it could be the day too, right?
well, it's pretty,
few weeks since I've been flying because it's always been snowing and shitty, right?
but it might be worse in the sun. They won't be able to see it,
that's true.
won't be able to see it at all.
Do you want to try with this thing, or do you want to try with the?
Right with the iPhone.
I mean, the other thing we can do. Try something. Can you see it better if you sit inside the car?
I'm just turning